This book is called Biggest, Strongest, Fastest. And I know the Morning Glories love wondering about which animals are the biggest, the strongest, and the fastest. So we might learn a thing or two from this book about animals. Animals live all around us. They crawl, walk, run, hop, swim, and fly. Some animals are too small to see without a microscope. Others, like the blue whale, are bigger than a house. There are animals that move as fast as a car and animals that would need an hour to cross a room. Here are some of the biggest and smallest, fastest and slowest, strongest and longest animals. They are the record holders of the animal world. First, the African elephant is the biggest land animal. The largest elephant ever measured was more than 13 feet tall and weighed 22,000 pounds. An African elephant eats over 300 pounds of grass or leaves every day. The strongest animal for its size is the ant. An ant can carry 5 times its own weight. A strong man can carry something that weighs about the same as he does, but an ant can carry 5 times that much. The tallest animal is the giraffe. Male giraffes grow as tall as 19 feet. The females are a little shorter. With their great height and long, flexible necks, giraffes can eat leaves that other grazing animals cannot reach. The blue whale is the biggest animal that has ever lived. A blue whale can grow to be 110 feet long and weigh over 168 tons. That's as much as 20 elephants. Even the biggest dinosaur was smaller than a blue whale. The Etruscan shrew, the world's smallest mammal, can sleep in a teaspoon. From the tip of its nose to the end of its tail, this little shrew is only 2.5 inches long. It weighs about as much as a ping pong ball. The smallest bird of all is the bee hummingbird. The bee hummingbird is an acrobatic flyer that is only 3 inches long. It weighs 1/30th of an ounce, which is less than a dime. These are the tentacles of the sun jellyfish. The sun jellyfish is the world's longest animal. The sun jellyfish have tentacles over 200 feet long. They drag these poisonous filaments through the water to stun fish, which they can catch and eat. The largest kind of spider is the bird spider. The bird spider measures almost a foot across and has a poisonous bite. It spins a very strong web to trap the birds and the large insects that it eats. I bet you already know the fastest animal. The cheetah can run faster than any other animal. A cheetah can reach speeds of over 60 miles an hour, but only for a few hundred feet. When it chases another fast animal, such as the antelope, the cheetah must catch it quickly before it gets tired. The electric eel gives the strongest shock of any animal. An electric eel can give a shock of up to 650 volts, which is over 5 times the voltage needed to light a standard household light bulb. That is enough electricity to give a serious shock to a horse or another large animal. The land snail is one of the slowest animals. Some snails can move only 8 inches in a minute. At that speed, the snail would need 5.5 days to travel 1 mile. Fortunately, the snail with its hard shell does not need to run away from danger. Its home is right on its back. There are many kinds of large snakes, but the anaconda is the biggest. Anacondas can grow to be over 25 feet long and weigh 400 pounds. They wait in the trees and drop onto their prey. A hungry anaconda can swallow a whole deer or goat. The flea is very small, but it is the world's best jumper. The flea is only 1/16 of an inch tall, but it can jump 8 inches into the air, which is about 130 times its own height. If a 5.5 foot tall woman could jump as well as a flea, she could leap to the top of a 65-story building. And last but not least, the Galapagos tortoise. These tortoises live longer than any other animal. Galapagos tortoises can live to be over 150 years old, which is about twice as long as the average person can expect to live. The end.